Welcome back. Live shot from Century Plaza Hotel and Spa here on a Thursday morning, and waking up early from us, a familiar face from OMNI Television, Bhupinder Handel. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Early in the morning.
Early in the morning, and your schedule is jam-packed right now because you've been doing a great job with the coverage for the South Asian community when it comes to the NHL. What has the response been for the hockey broadcasts in Punjabi this season?
I think it's been fantastic so far. Actually, yesterday we got an email from Abbotsford of this person who's organizing an Anthem a hockey tournament, and he was basically saying that a lot of the kids he has are of Punjabi descent, and a lot of their parents, they don't really speak English all that well. But he's really starting to see a lot of involvement at the youth level in terms of kids wanting to play hockey. And he credited Hockey Night in Canada and Punjabi, it was on CBC before, now on OMNI, as being, you know, a way of getting the kids involved in the game. So, I mean, that's great to see when you get emails like that from tournament organizers, hockey organizers. I think that's fantastic.
And, you know, the different twist is we've seen the broadcasts in Punjabi before, but now it's unconventional in OMNI, openly accessible. Do you find this is connecting with the younger generation more than the older generation, or just both altogether creating a greater interest?
I think both. You know, it was actually very interesting. I got this tweet right before the season started, and this one person's like, well, you changed the time of OMNI Punjabi News and it's on at 8 o'clock, and I was watching the Canucks game and my parents are watching the Punjabi News. And I said, don't worry about it, because on Saturday nights you can watch your hockey game and your parents can watch it in Punjabi too, so you get the best of both worlds. And I think that's kind of what's happening here. You've got the younger generation who really loves hockey, but the older generation are starting to connect because it's in a language that they're familiar with. Whereas when I grew up, my parents didn't want me watching hockey because they didn't want us watching TV in general, because it's bad for us. But I think a large part of it is because we understood, we loved the game, but they really didn't connect with it in any way.
You know, it starts with hockey. Do you see this for various other professional sports here in Canada and possibly North America, and not only for the you know, Punjabi broadcast, but all ethnicities, to create a greater interest in professional sport?
I think so. I think it's a great way to get people educated about the game. You know, I've got a couple of emails that have come in from Toronto, for example, of people saying, hey, would you consider doing stuff for the Raptors? Because there's a large following there. So I think it's a great way to introduce a new game that people ordinarily perhaps wouldn't be fans of that game. They might be fans of other sports, to Canada's game. And I think it just brings everybody together. You know, Canada's game is hockey, and when more people can connect with that game, I think it's just better for everybody.
Well, you and the team are busy. Saturday nights, doubleheaders on OMNI Television. You go out, what, 15 Canuck broadcasts this year?
Yes, we have the Canucks 15 times. We've already featured them several times. Some of them they've won, and some, well, only one loss. Thank God it's only been one loss, but it's fun when they win.
Well, hopefully they're winning tonight when Kessler comes back to Rogers Arena. Going to be interesting. Quick translations, because when I watch your broadcast, there's a lot of hockey slang. Sometimes
you got to be careful on some of those, because sometimes you can really run into inappropriateness when you translate some stuff, so we don't want to say anything too bad.
Three quick ones. Power play, power play.
You know what? We just keep it as power play.
Keep it as power play.
Yep.
Hat trick.
Our play-by-play guy, Narayan Singh, called it Topi Chalaki.
Topi Chalaki.
Yeah.
And
go figure out that one.
Look at that display of scenery. How do you handle that one?
That one's. We have a number of ways of describing how the Sedins play. Sedin ne bahut badhiya shandar cycling kita, bahut badhiya pass ditta, bahut badhiya goal kita. You know, there's a variety of ways that we've used to describe Henrik and Daniel and their good play that they're having with Barbada, especially. So,
all right. Well, you know what?
Fantastic.
It's exciting to watch. We'll be watching again tonight. Bhupinder, thanks for doing it, and you can go back to bed because he's got a busy schedule.
Yeah.